Organisations that are truly customer-centric today are the ones that I think are thinking hard about who their customers are, what interests do those customers have in the brand, the products and the services they have to offer, and are working really super hard to come up with marketing conversations that are relevant to those people. To be customer-centric, you've got to be obsessed about who those customers are, to really want to learn about them, to understand them, and to make sure that when you market to them, they feel like you care about who they are. I think that's what it means to be customer-centric today. All of a sudden have found themselves in this world surrounded by data, and data presents fantastic opportunities to be better at understanding your customers, being obsessed and customer-centric, better at being relevant, talking to them in a relevant way, and better at being timely, at the right time and through the right channel. So marketers, I think, are sitting on big data and are very naturally using big data today. But it's a potentially quite a challenging environment. Most marketing departments find themselves today sitting on top of multiple silos of data, and often those are mini big data silos in themselves. And so more and more marketers that we talk to are asking us, so with your marketing cloud proposition, how can you help us bring together our different silos and our different pots of data? How can you help us do that? Our advice is to think about where the priorities are in that data, because there's no shortage of data. The digital world, websites, social media, apps, email, SMS, push marketing, online display advertising, affiliate, loyalty programs, there's data everywhere. To achieve your most important marketing objectives, what data do you really need? What data is super important? And how does that data fit into your customer-centric marketing journey? So with those priorities in mind, which helps a lot, marketers can focus their attention. Okay, so actually, although I've got these 12 different silos across my business, actually I really need to focus on just these 6. And then within those 6, the key bits of data that I need actually are this, and this, and I really need those bits of data to work together. So I'm just going to focus initially on making sure that those data pieces fit together and support my objectives for how I'm trying to be customer-centric, how I'm trying to have a conversation, and how I'm trying to give my customers the feeling that I really know who they are and can really show it. Depending on what industry you're in, you may have different legislation or regulatory challenges to deal with when it comes to data management. So the first thing is, number one, every marketing department should be fully conversant and should fully understand what their framework of regulatory and legislatory challenges or constraints or rules are in their business, in their marketplace. That's not something that we can affect. Secondly, they should use common sense. You know, what would their consumers find acceptable about how they use data? What's appropriate? What's relevant? If you have a very detailed piece of data about somebody, would it be appropriate to deliver some marketing back to that person that made it really obvious that you knew that? Would that be a positive experience, or would that be a bit creepy? So I think there's a lot of common sense in how you use the data that you've got. And there's a lot of common sense that marketers do apply, generally speaking, to make sure that when they're talking to somebody and they're showing that they have their data because they're trying to be relevant and personalised and appropriate, there's a lot you can do to stay within the boundaries of common sense and still get value from that. I think there's a lot of food for thought there.